we are taking a look at what's dollar for dollar the best high-end luxury B van that is perfect for couples. This is the 2024 Coachman Galleria Li3 edition model 24A with lithium-ion batteries. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Again, today I am super excited to be taking a look at this awesome Class B motorhome. This is Becky B's, one of her absolute favorite motorhomes on the Mercedes chassis. Before I begin, hey Becky!
Hey guys!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Now Becky, we're in Michigan and it's New Year's, but we're in shorts. Why is that?
Well, so Matt's in town and I actually have to take a few weeks off for a surgery.
Oh no!
Yep, so we have to, get creative and plan ahead.
But by the time this video out, you should be all well and recovered.
Yes.
And we wish you the absolute best. And Becky, the Tampa show is a week and a half away. How exciting is this?
It's super exciting. I'm so excited and I'm really happy because I get to work for Coachman this year.
Coachman Beyond
Coachman
and Galleria.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I've been working with the Coachman Group since 2017.
Yes.
I'm a huge believer in their products. I have sold a ton of Coachman products, and I just have extremely happy customers when you buy Coachman. They just build quality products, and I'm happy.
And I say this in the Class A brand, dollar for dollar goes the furthest, farthest. Make sure you guys stop by and see Becky this year at the Tampa RV show, and make sure you get your math catch Becky. Without further ado, let's begin.
So guys, this is built on the Mercedes diesel 24-foot chassis. This is the biggest one that they do make on. You'll notice it is dual wheels in the back. This is the 3500 chassis, does come with dual wheels in the back. Also, guys, this is the new all-wheel drive chassis available from Mercedes.
Yes, and so what this means is it's actually the Mercedes 2.0 liter i4 diesel. That's 4 cylinders with the 9-speed automatic transmission.
There you go.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And let me tell you something, there's a lot of things that I'm liking about this. We were driving it down the road and it's absolutely fantastic.
It sure is. So up in the front here, you'll notice obviously the big, Mercedes bling bling, which I'd like to point out. A nice step. There's a lot of safety sensors built into the bumpers so that, if you get too close to something, a dog, kid runs out in front of you, it's going to beep inside the chassis at you. Also, I like the fact that it's got automatic wipers, and you notice that they're on the new chassis where you would squirt like the bug juice stuff at. It's built in here now. So, it's just a more streamlined look to the Mercedes chassis itself.
And what I love about the chassis part is that they're doing this one with those windows there. This literally looks like a car, like just a regular van that you can have in your HOA.
There you go.
And then look at these tires, Becky. They're Continentals. I love those. 215-85 R16 with those awesome blacked out looking Mercedes rims.
These are actually really slick looking.
Yes.
I also point out the clearance here. This is really nice to have if you are going to be sort of adventuring, off-roading, sort of, not always in the beaten path kind of a thing, right?
I love it. And right now, just so you guys know, we are reviewing stock number 288570. If this unit's available and you love the interior look of it, you need to contact Becky ASAP. But make sure you guys stick around because the very first day of the Hershey RV show, we're going to be doing of the Tampa RV show, we're going to be doing a Coachman reveal of what we have there, and there's going to be the new interiors, so you guys aren't going to want to miss that either.
Which I'm really, really happy to see something change and something new. Okay, so a nice handle as you come in, but there's also a handle up here that you can use as well.
Yes.
It is so luxury plush up here. You've got the power seats, heated seats with the memory, everything push button, tons of storage, tons of space. I have no problem with headspace.
Yes.
I mean, look at this.
Look at that.
I can't even touch.
Fantastic.
I'm 5'10" for everybody that doesn't know at home.
And when you move your head, you got the Galleria embroidery there.
And the stitching in these seats, it's just...
And let me tell you something, Becky. The person looking at this motorhome, they're going to be looking at the Gretsch, which we love. They're going to be looking at the Airstreams, which is awesome. Even though we don't sell them, they're an amazing motorhome. But again, dollar for dollar, luxury traveler. this unit blows them both away, especially when it comes to price point.
Money.
Show us the inside. Hey, show me the money.
All right, so door. Now I'm gonna note that it's not a power door.
Okay.
And you know what? I am okay with that.
Really?
I know that, yes, okay, this is a high-end expensive van. This power door, I don't know why, but it has so many issues with it. So
Pros
I
and
don't want it
cons.
to be power at all. But you'll notice when you go inside, look at this big grab handle.
That's important.
You know, this is important. And you've got a nice step, Coachman logo here. You know, they're really nice about the detail.
And then something I want to mention about that handle. It's one thing to design a B van on paper, but touches like that is Coachman actually listening to actual RVers to see what they like on it.
Because everybody's different heights. I'm gonna grab it up here, but Matt might have to grab it.
Well, we've been in some B vans.
Down here.
Oh man, that's not funny. But there is some B vans that didn't even have handles.
Yes, very much so.
Power, center, and coax, and you can actually mount a TV right here. Becky, show us that screen.
Look at that.
Wow.
And notice how it butts up perfectly.
Love it.
That's the extra detail that you get from Coachman. Go shut some of these other screens in these vans and you'll see big gaps. Guess what? Those mosquitoes come in.
Not only that, I don't want that silly roll-up screen as well. And Becky, if you could, what are you looking for?
The sticker, but I don't see it.
Oh, for cargo carrying capacity?
Yep.
We'll find it. We'll find it. And if you could put the awning out for us. Oh, yes.
Oh, so much better.
With the push of a button, just like that, the awning's coming out. Love that. As the awning's coming out, I do want to mention, right there's the exhaust for your Truma instant hot water heater. And there is your your power for the outside. And this unit doesn't have propane, Becky. It has the lithium batteries, the Li3.
No, it still has propane because your Truma runs off of your propane.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, more you know, right, Matt?
Perfect. And now the awning's out. Look at that.
It's, I mean, such a big space. You can entertain out here. You know, we're at this park. The kids are playing. I could sit here, watch my kids' soccer game, or there's a dog park, and I could put my chair here, and the dog could go run, and you know would go play with Bear.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice. And there is a wind sensor on this. I can't reach that.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, just push the button in. But if the wind blows too hard, the awning is going to automatically retract itself back in. Now, listen, you have been warned. You don't want to use that feature. You want to make sure, if in doubt that there's a storm, you get it in, because the wind is unforgiving.
Very much so.
Coming around the back.
All right, look how streamlined this is. No bike rack. Guess what? I don't want a bike rack. I mean, maybe once in a while, but it just, as we both know, they're kind of a
If you want a bike rack, you can put it in the rear hitch.
You know, it is also kind of a pain if you put it in the hitch.
Yes.
You can't open the doors.
Not only that, Coachman upfits their chassis with sumo springs, which is going to make it a really nice riding B van.
And then you do have a backup camera built in.
Yes.
And then you see you've got, 2 beds. It's very open. If we were to have these down, you could still load up your suitcases, you could take this to, Home Depot and get things.
Yes.
You can use it as more of a utility vehicle, but then obviously as a luxury vehicle as well for traveling and sleeping.
Love it. Good storage underneath here.
I mean, you can have golf clubs under here. Look at how much space. And okay, I want to point this out.
Oh,
wow. Seems simple. What would you use that for, Matt?
Laundry?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's a laundry basket.
There you go.
Love it. And I'm loving how these beds are tilting up, but we will take a look at that once we're on the inside.
Lights. I mean, they've really done it well. And I want to point out, how nice is this?
It's clean.
It's very...
Leave that down and leave the doors open. We're going to do the review with the doors open.
Perfect.
I love it, because no bugs are going to get us there.
All right. Here's your 30 amp service power connector. So
smart plug there.
Oh, yeah. Smart. Yeah, smart.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I love that. Being an RV reviewer, yes, please grab the key for that. Okay. Being an RV reviewer, guys, when it's the round one, all the 3 prongs look the exact same. And so you're taking this 30 amp or this 50 amp cord and you're trying to line it up. And I'm telling you now, I've been doing RV reviews for years. Nobody has plugged and unplugged a 30 or 50 amp cord more than me. I still can't do it right away. It's such a pain in the butt. This, it's a perfect shape. You plug it in, it's a smart plug. Bada bing, bada boom.
I like that. Okay, So let's just point this out, by the way. It's locked.
Yes.
So nobody can play with your water connections,
right.
Which that's really nice. And it also, again, gives that more streamlined design.
Yes.
So if you're in an HOA, this more just looks like a regular van.
Yep.
But you also have a hot and cold.
Love it.
Exterior shower. That's your black tank flush, which is so awesome to have.
Yep.
And a macerator is built into this as well. This, you can hook up extra solar.
City water connection.
City water.
And potable water fill for your fresh tank. Potable. And then underneath there is propane connection. And Becky, I should have known. Obviously, it's going to have propane if there's an LP connection there.
Right.
But again, not for the generator, but for the furnace.
But then you can also hook up an exterior grill there too. So that's kind of dual purpose. And then dual wheels, you know, so when you do the 24-foot chassis, it does come with dual wheels. Here's going to be your sewer dump, black and gray.
Yes.
Again, look, nice and streamlined. So you don't really know that there's all of these ports on the outside and also more holes in the inside of your van, which causes probably issues eventually.
Nothing about this, not even the name Coachman, tells me that this is an RV, right. And I like that.
So coming up here, this is something that I recently learned. Now I know, okay, you're not supposed to ever go to the gas station and sit in the car. I fully am understanding that. However, it's really nice in the winter here in Michigan because I can be in there if need be. But also, it locks.
Just like that.
Nobody's
stealing your fuel. Not with fuel prices these days, Becky. Hey, you can keep the van. I'm stealing your fuel.
Now, I will note that the all-wheel drive chassis is high, guys.
It is.
It's high. But, you know, you got 2 steps to get in here and 2 handles.
It's something to note.
It is.
Start her up.
So, push button start. Obviously, you see everything's digital. Look, it's telling us that all the doors are open.
Yes.
It's it has so many safety features. But once you learn how to use the buttons in here,
yes,
it is actually pretty user-friendly. It took me a minute, and it's just comfortable. Headroom, storage. There's like 8 cup holders. You have all of the, apps for your phone. Obviously, you can do navigation.
Yes.
Radio. If you want to call my mom.
There you go.
Go back to my home screen. You can hook up your phone. You can check your oil. I mean, there's just so many different things. You can set up different profiles so that it automatically knows who you are. Just a lot of different things, a lot of hands-free things. It reads your speed limit signs. Your wipers are automatic. The high beams are automatic.
It's luxury at its finest. Whatever you want.
So many things.
We don't even need to tell you that. Whatever you want, it has.
Even this moves.
Like, I've never even used that or understand what that is.
Well,
but I guess for tall people.
Well, yeah, people that are a little taller, we got to extend our legs out.
There you go.
Or shorter, I guess, if you had
Nope. But Becky, this is awesome. Make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video because we're going to drive this back to the dealership. And then we're about to take a look at the inside. But first, we got to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's episode. Guys, I am in my brand new Delta travel trailer. And RVmattress.com, a Brooklyn bedding company, makes the absolute best mattresses in the RV industry. When I went on their website, all I did was click this style of mattress that I wanted, which I selected the Aurora because it's the best one, it's the thickest one, and it's the most comfortable. I selected that I have a 60 by 80 queen size bed, and then they shipped it to my house. Guys, RVmattress.com, their factory's based in Arizona. They ship it straight to my house. It was super easy to install in my travel trailer, and it comes with a 120-night sleep trial guarantee. Guys, if you need a new mattress for your RV, use promo code MATT for 25% off. But not only that, they have pillows, sheets, and weighted blankets. And what I loved about using this blanket was that it kept me cozy, but also didn't suffocate me, so I was able to get the air conditioning on top of me. Guys, if you need a new mattress for your RV, go to rvmattress.com/Matt. Let's continue the video. All right, and we're back, Becky. So first, when I walk in here, I am loving this. Becky's gonna show us that in just a second. Let me do a quick little tour. Awesome kitchen, awesome rear bedroom area, tons of cabinetry. I like the interior color in here. But I'm really excited to see what the new color scheme looks like. Again, make sure you guys subscribe. Find us at the Tampa show, or even if you're not at the Tampa show, you can still reach out to Becky before or after the Tampa show, and she'll make sure you get that Tampa show price. Just reach out to her now. And Becky, where do you want to start on the inside?
So obviously we can start right here. So as you can see, guys, these seats do swivel around. I didn't swivel it all the way, but so this becomes literally a working station right here. Now I even have my bag here, so I just sit here, and I mean, I don't even have to get out of my driver's seat if I have to make a quick few emails.
Not a quick, I mean, that's like a great setup.
I mean, and it's very comfortable, but the amount of storage, look, you've got such beautiful cabinetry. Let's just point out that look how thick this is. This is real wood. Yes. I do know some wood.
You know a thing or two about wood.
Yeah, we have a woodworking company that sounded actually really bad. What I just said.
What? No, not at all.
I'm not going to say it again on film, but
good.
I do know this is birch wood. This is beautiful wood. These are residentially, like you could buy these for your kitchen if you wanted to. So they're residential cabinets made in the by the Amish down in Indiana. Nice. So Coachman has teamed up with them. They've been using these cabinets for years. They're amazing. They're gorgeous. They're real wood. There's no junk in here. It's thick. It closes. Big hinges. You'll see this back here. That's going to give you some more extra insulation, but also sound deadening, and prevents some of your stuff from slipping all around in these cabinets.
And don't be confused. When we say this is the best price, it's the best price luxury. So you're still getting all the luxury features and finishes, but again, just at a better price point.
Sure.
It's still expensive, but expensive. Cheaper than its competitors, which is the other luxury B vans.
Absolutely. So I really, it's nice you walk in the door and all of your controls are in basically one central area. Yes. So this is going to be how to turn your lithium battery on and off. They use a Lithionics battery system.
Love it.
This is your Xantrax. They do have a 2,000 watt inverter in here. Perfect. Your Truma, that is going to run your hot water and your furnace.
Oh, from propane.
From propane. Optional. Ground lights, Wi-Fi, because they even have a built-in Wi-Fi router on the roof. You can turn your solar on and off. There's 330 watts of solar on the roof. Yes. These will, your gray and your LP tank, battery. So when you are just storing this, put it in store mode. Love it. And then there's your awning. Some people don't want to use their awning. And when you're traveling, I would also suggest leaving it in disconnect mode. So it doesn't not that they're gonna go off, but you don't know, right? Hey. So just turn it off. Yep. That's a safety feature. That's another additional thing that they're doing. That's great.
Which they didn't have to do that. And most brands don't do that.
And then your Go Power for your solar, so you can always see how much voltage you are pulling in. Now let's talk about this, their Firefly system. You can also download an app on your phone, but this is going to power every single thing in your house back here, but also you can turn your fan on, you can do your air conditioner. You can dim the lights from here. You can turn them all on and off. If I want to turn them off, master on. You can turn
air conditioning.
Yeah, it's all there. Here's going to be your fan for your remote for the Max Air fan.
Yes, and speaking of air conditioning, the air conditioning is running off the lithium batteries, correct?
That is correct. And now there is a second alternator built into the engine, so while you guys are driving the car, it is repowering that battery system back up. You can also repower, obviously. Solar is going to give you some sort of power depending on where you are. Yep. Also, you can plug into shore power, that 30 amp smart plug that is outside.
Love that.
Okay.
Kitchen.
TV is on a swivel bracket. And I just don't see this.
Where the heck they put that swivel, Becky? Or is it not on a swivel bracket this year?
It pulls out. I can see that it pulls out.
Oh, maybe it's voice command.
I don't know.
Say swivel bracket on. Ooh, let me see. Oh. Yeah, it was just a little tight.
Oh my God, I didn't want to break it, guys. So sometimes there's like a little pull thing. Yeah. This one didn't have it. You just don't know.
Nice.
But you can move it around. You can use this obviously as a monitor for working. Look at this, Matt.
Nice drawers.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, a little tight as well right there. Ooh. Again, this is a brand new motorhome. It's stiff.
They're soft close.
It's not soft close,
or
but
whatever,
that's like
whatever you
close assist.
Close
I would
assist.
call that hard close.
Hard close. house.
Right.
All right, so kitchen galley, beautiful.
Yep.
No complaints.
Love it.
Tons of space.
Yep.
Great view.
Mm-hmm.
Residential style faucet with a nice sink, place for my spices, already a built-in,
Yep.
you know, paper towel holder, and tons of storage. This is also, look, you have a light when you open up. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now, ready for this one?
Hey, that's a $174 trash can.
I mean, where do you see a built-in trash can
Not in a
holder
B-van.
in a B-van? They are also kind of, what do you want to call them again? Hard close?
Hard close. Hard close cabinets.
Hard close. But look at the light. You open it up, there's a light. How nice. Hard close.
Hey, you ask me what? I'd rather have a hard close because it's not hard, right?
Right.
But again, when you turn in these things, you want to make sure your stuff's in here.
Yeah, I want my stuff to be locked in.
Yes.
Convection microwave, by the way, guys. Really nice. And two cabinets up here with, it's just beautiful. They really do such a good job on their build quality, their construction, the design. You know, I can move these around. I can adjust as needed. If I'm going to hang clothes, I have a place for my socks and underwear down there.
And then a really big fridge freezer.
The fridge is my favorite.
This is so important with B-vans.
This is also a compressor-driven fridge, so it will work when you're not, you know, parked completely level.
It's cold right now.
It's freezing, actually. We just came out here.
Yes.
So,
hang on a second. Open that fridge.
Sure.
Let's put our waters in. Thanks. Keeping it cold. Becky, before you continue, do you know what time it is? It's now time for the MSRP. You ready for this, Becky?
Ready.
MSRP on this unit here on today's date. Stock number, oh man, I lost the stock number. Stock number 288570 is $270,860. Becky, that is MSRP. Lithium ain't cheap. Sale price, we have it the maximum allowed discounted sale price that we're allowed to advertise this B-van for, which currently is only 15% off to a sale price of $230,995. Now, Becky, few things. I know we can get everybody a lot better price than that. All you got to do is go to generalrv.com/MattsCash. I will link that down below. You can get there from mattsrvreviews.com or call 844-969-4033. Please reach out to us, and a member of my team will help you guys get the best price in America on this B-van or any B-van. Or if you guys want to work with one of my best friends and one of the hardest working salespeople within the General RV organization, reach out to Becky Millark. And there's one way of doing that. By clicking the special Becky's Cash lead form down below. That will take you to a contact form that goes straight to Becky. Smile for us, Becky. That will take you to a contact form that takes you straight to Becky. Becky will be the one to reach out to you. She'll be the one to possibly sell you this Coachman or ask you other questions and put you in a different B-van.
Yes.
Becky doesn't care about which B-van you buy. She cares about finding the right B-van for you, or any RV really. And so she really is a customer advocate on that level. So make sure you guys reach out to Becky. And then the final thing I want to say, make sure you guys tune in next week during the Tampa RV show, because I'm going to be sharing with you guys the Tampa Super Show prices. And here's what I can say. I promise you that $230, it will be out the window. So you're really going to want to watch next week. And if you're watching this now and you love this motorhome, reach out to Becky. She'll get you the Tampa Super Show price, plus Becky's Cash, plus awesome stuff there. Becky, show us the rear of this motorhome.
Okay, so this is going to have already two, I'm going to call them fixed beds, right?
Yes.
So it's already built in. You know, it's nice. You're not going to have to make a bed up and down every single night.
Yes.
But also,
love that.
see, we're really nice right here.
Yeah.
So fold it all the way down. For you guys at home, I'm 5'10". And Matt, as you can see, if I move my head to where my head would go,
Yep.
I have plenty of space.
Yes.
This is an awesome bed. This is an awesome setup. It is so comfortable. I don't need a mattress topper. I don't need to mess around with sheets. I would throw a simple sheet on here. with a sleeping bag, his and hers.
And then Big Mike would sleep right there.
Yeah.
And then
Bear could sleep here.
Bear could sleep there or on the floor. And you can remove that if you're going out with a friend. Like, it doesn't need to be there, so you then have separate sleeping areas. I love the multi-use space from it.
But there's so many things actually to talk about back here.
Talk to me then.
So, number one, you have this drop down where I could hang clothes.
Yes.
Okay, both sides. Light, I have power receptacles here if I needed to do my phone. This right here, genius. There's a little hole.
Why would you need that?
Why would you need that? Because there are so many people that sleep with CPAP machines. So you put your CPAP machine up here, plug it in. I'm sure there's power up here, and
Not
you
right
run
there,
it
but
down
yes.
here, and now you have one already, so you don't have to drill a hole.
Close this real quick,
Okay.
and open up that one.
Open up.
This one.
Oh.
I see a light. Hang on a second. I don't see power. Okay.
In here. Good power in it. Oh, you know what? Power right here.
Okay. So there's a little hole. Ready?
Yep.
There's a little hole, and Becky, there's no power in the cabinet, but the power's there.
Right
You
here.
run it through, and the whore, and then the machine goes up in there.
Yep.
Out of the way. Or honestly, the machine can go right there as well.
Yep.
It's about sleeping comfortably.
Reading light
Yes.
and USB port plug right into the light. So
Love
it's not
that.
another thing, it's just a couple more of those higher end finishes. A couple of different speakers on both sides.
Speaking of speakers, JBL sound system right there.
All right, so there's lights in here, but we have to figure out, maybe it's actually on the Firefly, because there's lights in here.
Yeah,
Turn
motion
them on.
lights.
Maybe
Motion
that's what it
lights.
is.
Then right here we do have the smart TV, Netflix, YouTube, Hulu right there. So you can watch Matt's RV reviews from your TV as long as you have Wi-Fi.
And then charging station, more plugs, and another system to use back
Yes.
here if you don't have to go up there to turn everything off, which is nice. And I like they got rid of that big, bulky, big box that was in here that was, and using a JBL system now.
Yes.
Air conditioners right here that will run right off of your lithium system.
Yes.
And then obviously, guys, more storage.
And notice the noise dampening.
Yep.
What'd you call it?
Yeah, it's gonna give you extra insulation factor, but also it's just sound deadening for
Yes.
keeping all of that extra sound when you're camping, but also traveling down the road. Even when we drove here, you don't hear rattles and squeaks and doors. It's quiet.
Yes. And then what's under there, Becky?
Oh yeah, so one more thing we're gonna point out.
Oh.
Secret storage.
Like that. Yes, ma'am.
Jewelry, valuables.
Money, Bitcoin.
Ooh. But laundry bin, genius. How
Love that.
smart is that?
So
built in?
smart.
But also, the thing about this space,
Talk to me.
you don't want to use that as a laundry bin, and you travel with a
Kitty cat?
yep, that's a perfect spot. I tell you what, I had a guy show up to my harvest house, and he was traveling with multiple cats, and that would be convenient for somebody.
Fits the lifestyle.
Sure does.
Becky, let's check out this bathroom. And oh, look what's in the bathroom. Liquefied, our brand of black tank toilet treatment. Guys, we're gonna have this at the Tampa Super Show as well at the General RV display. And I know we're gonna have some sort of special, so make sure you check it out. And also, you guys can always get this at primepoopinposition.com. Thank you to everybody who's been buying Liquefied.
The stuff is great if you haven't tried it. Not just saying this because Matt's one of my best friends.
She is saying it because we're friends.
No, I'm not. I'm literally not. It's because this stuff is great. I have so many friends that are RVers that are just raving about it.
Yes.
Tanks that were clogged and literally not anymore.
Just
Doesn't
saying.
stink.
Just saying. I know a thing or two about a stinky black tank.
You?
And here's what else I know, Becky. As much as you love this motorhome and as much as I love this motorhome, this is not a prime pooping position. Womp womp. It's just the center bathroom. It is what it is, and it totally works for a B van. I'm just not in love with it. You do have a shower miser system, which is huge, because if you are taking a shower, obviously you have small tanks, so you can wait until the water's hot, so you're not running through cold water waiting for it to get warm. And you do have a nice sink here. And then Becky is 5'10", stand in that shower for us.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yep. Good deal.
Yes, ma'am.
I like it. I could do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could stand and do this one.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Okay.
Good for van life.
Nice. Yeah, and you've got a mirror, a good little sink.
And a toilet paper cover.
You know, a hook, and, you know, shower towel holder. Nan, I would just also say, when I use this bathroom, guys, I'm not going to close the door. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to close the curtain.
And you go do your thing.
And I'm going to do my thing. Then I'm going to get out and I'm going to use this as a changing area.
For sure.
I'm going to put something on the floor, and now this is your bathroom. So I know
I get it.
it's tight, but you got to make it work. It's van life.
It is van life, not RV life, even though a van is an RV. Well, Becky, that's it. That's the review. Now, before everybody goes, we're going to give you 3 things we love about this B van and 3 things we don't like about it. Becky, what do you want to do first?
Let's do dislikes. You know, it's 2024. I want to end this year on a positive note, especially with a brand that I admire this much.
You want to start this year on a positive note. I absolutely agree with you. Becky, what do you want to do first for dislikes? Dislike number 1. Go ahead.
All right, dislike number 1 for me, as beautiful as the color of the cabinets is in here, I've been seeing the same color since 2017. So I'm just ready for something new, and luckily they're bringing something new. So
and I'm lucky. I'm glad you said that, because the rules of Matt's RV reviews isn't about the options. It's about we're reviewing this VIN number. So you're not liking the interior color scheme, or you're not loving it anymore. I love that, because if somebody does love this color scheme, they need to get this VIN number ASAP. And if they agree with you, then make sure you guys tune in next week, because you're going to see some awesome new colors from Coachman on the Galleria. That's dislike number 1. Becky, dislike number 2 for me. I love that feature. I love the center feature, and I love that. Here's what I wish.
Yeah.
I wish they were able to make it so it could also go away, so you can open up this center area.
Oh, that would be really smart, because you can put bikes through here.
Something.
Skis.
Again, I actually love that. And we might make that what we love about this unit. But if they could have somehow made it so where it was convertible space, I would have loved that just as much. That's number 2. And then Becky, tell me number 3.
Number 3 for me.
What the heck is that?
It's going to be the blinds.
That's for me. Becky, I'm not sure about you. I can't believe it's not MCD slow rise blinds.
But the only thing about the MCD slow rise blinds is that they bang around a lot.
Becky, this is my dislike now. I absolutely don't like those whatsoever. I like the slow rise shades. So that's dislike number 3 part 1. What's dislike number 3 part 2? I can't believe that.
It's actually a Mercedes feature.
Talk to me.
Every single time, sometimes, like, if you don't put your blinker on, the lane keep assist will like literally push you back in the lane.
Well, you should always put your blinker on.
But sometimes, you know, there's nobody on the road and I don't put my blinker on.
Dang, okay.
So every single time.
You hear that, State Farm?
Every time you start the car, and you have to turn it on and off every single time if you want it off.
Becky, that is your dislike. That's funny, because you don't agree with me on that, and I don't agree with you on that. And hey, but that is from your experience driving a Mercedes B van, real life experience.
Real life.
That's 3.5, 4 things we don't like about it. Now let's give them 3 or 4 things we love about this motorhome. Would you like to go first?
Sure, absolutely.
Talk to me.
Well, I have to say, number 1, the technology in here, with the battery system they use for their lithium, the amount of wattage of solar that they use on the roof, and the power of the inverter, it does make one of these systems the best lithium systems, I believe, in the market. This Coachman van is built with the same system that Gretsch is using.
Wow.
It's a lot more expensive. So it's a lithionic system. It's tried and true. Highly recommend.
And here's what I will say. Working in the industry, anybody could make an argument about our lithium setups better than your lithium setup. That's not my argument here, and that's not even an argument for me. Here's what I will say. User interface, by turning this on, battery on and off, using this touchscreen, I've never had issues with Coachman or Gretsch or Lithionics, whoever's doing this, whereas there is other brands out there, and you get there and somebody left the batteries on, and yes, the solar works, but if you leave it on for 3-4 days, it's going to eventually drain down the battery, and then you need a complete reset. Love that you don't have that on Coachman.
Right.
Very easy, simple to press. And don't get me wrong, if you abuse it, you might need a reset one day. But working at the dealership lot, I haven't had to have that problem. Not with these.
Right. No, not with these. You just won't have that.
I just want to turn it on and off. That is like number 1. Like number 2, Becky, can you sit down for me?
I was gonna say this working space.
Love this.
I mean, I work remote because I'm internet sales at General RV, so I'm always on a laptop.
Yep.
I can literally work wherever because I sell for all stores, and I can pound my hair on my keyboard.
Love it.
It just makes it easy. But then I have all this storage, so if I want to keep like my office supplies, literally conveniently located right below me. But it's just a beautiful space with a window. If I want to keep it private, I can. There's shades that go up here that can black all of this out. Stealth urban mode camping.
With a TV and a natural, in a natural spot where you would actually have a laptop.
Sure.
Compared to how you're sitting. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you're not typing like, you're not sitting there like typing like this or typing like this. That's a natural position.
Oh yeah, and I would adjust the seat better.
For sure.
But this is, and all that space.
Love that.
Instead of just a little.
That's number 2.
Okay.
Becky, tell us number 3.
Number 3 for me, guys, is the size of these beds.
Talk to me.
I mean, it's so easy to get in and out. Boom, boom. It's power, which is amazing to just go up or down. I can go up higher if I wanted to sit back here, lounge, read, just relax, get off my feet, whatever it might be. But then I can just hang out. It's a nice bed. They really nailed it with this.
Yes.
You're not making a bed up and down. Fixed beds. This is the ultimate traveler for couples. I
Love
mean,
it.
Big Mike and I would have no issue traveling around in this.
Especially with Bear.
And Bear.
Because Bear's the baby. And I will combo that with the, I do like, again, even though it was my dislike, I do like the
little pull out.
Yep.
Come on,
I like
cool.
Becky, that's number 3. And then to wrap it all up, number 4, just the oversized fridge.
Yes.
This is huge. You don't get this in van life. So to get this in this unit, I absolutely love it. And I think Coachman nailed it. Well, Becky, that's it. That's the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're interested in this Coachman Galleria or any B van or any RV, please click my special link down below that says Becky's Cash. That will take you to a form that goes straight to Becky, and she will be the one that calls you or emails you or texts you or FaceTimes you or whatever. She'll be the one to work with you, and I promise you guys, she will get you a phenomenal price, and she will get you top of the line Class A service. She's one of our best friends, and she just does an amazing job for our viewers, and quite frankly, your viewers now, because you're a superstar.
Oh no, vans are just what I'm into, and it just finding the right home on wheels for customers is what I really like to do. Guys, make sure to join us at the Tampa RV show this year.
Yes.
We'll be at the Coachman display this year with the whole Coachman team. So Tommy, Nick, and Josh will all be there.
Yes.
And they are here to answer all your questions along with myself, and I can't wait to meet all of you.
And if you guys aren't making it to the Tampa show, reach out to Becky doing Becky's Cash. Becky can right now, it's January 1, so she can right now get you that Tampa show price so you can have it in your hand, ready to roll, and try to text her. Maybe set up an appointment, especially if you're looking to buy this Galleria. She is here to help you, and we just appreciate everything that she does for the show. I don't need to say it enough, but Becky does not get paid to help us. I wish we could, but we can't. But the best way to compliment Becky, if you appreciate her videos, is only if you're looking to buy an RV from General, is by reaching out to her. If you're not buying an RV or you're not buying from General, it's no big deal, but if you are, please reach out to our friend Becky. We know she's going to take amazing care of you.
And if you guys have questions about Class B vans, don't hesitate to call me. I don't know all the things. I just don't, because things are always evolving and changing.
Yes.
I mean, truthfully, we had to call the rep before we even made the video.
We didn't know it was a 2.0 4-cylinder.
We're looking it up going, I don't know. I mean, we have to learn too with you guys, but I'm always happy to just answer questions for you guys as well.
Well, Becky, let's go back and drive to the dealership. Becky, how do you feel in here?
I feel great in here, Matt. Number one, I have plenty of headspace.
Yes.
Like we talked before, I can't even reach the ceiling. I have little storage up here, but I actually have to move the seat up a little bit to even drive, which is kind of crazy. Because every other chassis I drive, I have to move it all the way as back as I can. Now, I want to point out too, I know it's silly, but this steering wheel does move up and down, and then it moves in and out. which makes it really nice for adjusting to get it exactly where you want it.
And can I say something, Becky?
Of course.
See all these parents leaving the soccer games, the soccer practice, all these cars?
Right.
Think about how many people, oh, can you hold that? Think about how many people can't bring their kids to soccer games because they have a meeting, or they have to be able to answer emails, or they have to do another hour of work.
Sure.
And they could do it in this B van while they're at their soccer game, or take an emergency business call or a Zoom call or something.
Right.
Like, you can't do that in your pickup truck,
Right.
but you could do it here in a van.
Yeah, and look how, you know, nice it is in the background. But then you also have your own private bathroom. You know, even if you're out shopping, running errands, going to the bank, you're literally using your own private bathroom now. And you can keep water cold and your food. There's a lot of people with dietary restrictions.
Yes.
And you have to keep medicine cold. So these Class B vans are becoming more and more popular. You know, instead of buying a big SUV that's going to cost you $90,000 to $100,000, you don't have to spend, obviously, the amount of money that the Coachman Galleria is, but there are a lot of other Class Bs out there that you can get into for the same amount of money, but they offer a lot more amenities than an expensive SUV. But also, they'll extend the term on these to almost get you comparable to an expensive SUV payment.
Right. It's amazing.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
How is this driving for you? Tell me about the steering. Tell me about, could you tell driving it that it was a 2.0 4-cylinder?
No, and I have about 10,000 miles on a different van that is a Mercedes.
Okay.
That isn't the same engine, so the 2023 chassis, and not all-wheel drive, but it doesn't. I don't know any difference yet. We only drove, 4 miles to the park from the dealership, but
yes.
Still, I can't tell any difference. The only thing I'd say is the height of it reminds me more of a 4x4 van.
Correct. Yes.
Than a 4x2 van.
Yep.
Because the 4x2 van is shorter down. So, it is a difference in height, which good and bad for some. Now we're gonna be stuck in some traffic.
Heck yeah, thanks traffic. But this is gonna give you everything: lane assist, adaptive cruise control, everything that you're looking for in a Class B motorhome.
It even reads your your speed limit signs and tells you if you're going too fast, to slow down. Everything is going to be hands-free. Once you learn the steering wheel and actually what these buttons do, it isn't as complicated as I thought it looked. And just real quick, while we're sitting in traffic, literally, this side, I will tell you, this side of the steering wheel will operate your panel, your cluster panel right in front of you.
Yes.
But I like to say that this little thing kind of reminds me of like the old BlackBerry phones.
Yes, nice.
Because it's like a little mouse. So at first it was like, what does this thing do? But now it's very easy to use. And then that will be your adaptive cruise control, and this is how you set it, cancel it, and then depending on how close. Some people want to stay a little bit more distance back.
Ah, yes.
Some people are a little bit more close, like I am. That's how you reckless.
Yes, ma'am.
Slightly sometimes. Now this is going to take you to your home screen over here, and now see, watch.
Wow, you can do everything from right there.
Just check. I can connect my phone, navigation.
Love it.
I do want to point out on the navigation, which is pretty neat. So it'll tell you on here where you can get diesel fuel.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I love that. The RV Life app does that as well, but to have it integrated in your RV is really cool.
And you don't have to hit the home button to go back to the screen. Say that a lot of times the two things that you're going to be using the most are going to be your navigation and radio, right? And you can put it over here.
Yep.
I like to keep my navigation here, radio over there. But yeah, look, flip of a button and it just takes you right back.
Yes.
But if I want to go back to navigation,
just like that.
Or you can go back through the home screen, or down here and you can scroll back through it, but boom and boom.
Love that.
Very easy.
Now, does this work while you're driving? Oh, no, it's only in reverse. Got it. Very, very cool. Becky, thank you so much. Again, by the time this video's out, hopefully you got plenty of rest and recovery.
Thank you.
We appreciate everything you do at the show. And again, guys, make sure you find Becky at the Tampa RV Super Show. And make sure you find me at the Tampa RV Super Show. I will be passing out Matt's cash, and you bring it to somebody like Becky to help you guys get the absolute best price in America. Guys, we can't wait to see you. And again, if you can't make it to the show, make sure you're watching the week of the show, where we're gonna go live every week. We're gonna show you everything that we represent at the show, and we're gonna show you the new interior colors from Coachman. Becky, anything final that you wanna say?
I actually do.
Talk to me.
I have something to say. You know what, guys? Make sure that, Matt always gives me a lot of compliments, but let's compliment you. Matt, you're awesome. Matt is truly one of my best friends. This is not a joke, guys. We're not making this up. We are who we are. However, Matt is an amazing person. He's very selfless. So please see him at the show and make sure to get Matt's cash, because that only helps Matt and his team. So make sure to not miss that, and go bug him and get a photo and get his liquefied and his bobbleheads. And,
All the above.
I don't know,
All the above.
Pooping t-shirt.
Wow, thanks, Becky. Thanks for
Sorry.
saying something nice and then wrapping it up with that.
Yeah, I still love you. Come on.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see everybody next week. See you next time.